Good morning, sunshine. Welcome back to my video. Today we're going to be doing another episode where I learned to draw clothing by drawing from reference. I'll show you guys a reference I'm using at the end. As usual, I am following the reference for clothing only. I'm not even looking at it once I've done my sketch, really. And I'm just coloring with my own colors that I come up with and my own little swatches. So far in this series, I've been kind of using whatever I want and just picking from all of my markers, but today I decided to do things a bit differently, so I decided to limit myself to using only my TOUCHFIVE markers, which is something I haven't quite tried before. I usually use them in combination with my other markers just because I do like the wider color selection that I get from cheap markers. I think this is something I want to do more for this little mini-series kind of a thing, so next time I might only use Sharpies or Crayola markers or, for example, watercolors. Who knows? I can maybe use this as a way to also test my different mediums and get me to really do kind of little challenges here and there so I stay entertained and I don't get bored. Sometimes when you have too big of a selection, it's just hard to choose. I know for a fact that whenever I start a new illustration, I just get really bent over which supplies I want to use because I have so many supplies that I want to use more, and here I did the sketch as usual with my Prismacolor Color Base pencils, and I later did the line art with a brush pen, my Pigma FB, I don't know, brush pen that I've been using. I like it a lot more than the Pencil Pocket brush pen, which I like for larger illustrations, but for smaller ones I like this one because you can get really small details and you can get quite thick lines if you want. I haven't really been doing it here. I think I'm going to have to start looking at my references while I color, just because I can get a better idea of where the folds in the clothing are. That's something that I've been messing up a little bit, and yeah, kind of ashamed of it. I think soon you're going to be watching me struggle with the red. I started by doing little color swatches. I think my issue is that I didn't quite stick to my color swatches. I thought that the red on the jacket was a little bit too dark, but I could blend it out with my lighter red. It was a mistake. It just ended up looking kind of patchy, kind of like your jacket is some low quality fur jacket. I don't like it at all. Yeah. That was my mistake. I ended up choosing the color that I thought looked the best instead of the color swatches that were clearly better than what I ended up with. In the future, I think maybe I'll look at my swatches for a bit longer, or maybe sit on them and decide the next morning or something, because yeah, that was a big oops. I did manage to save a lot of it by layering the darker color on top, but then I didn't want to lose the lightness in some areas, and so I kind of sacrificed that, and yeah. I haven't talked on YouTube very much about the TOUCHFIVE markers. I got them I got them the summer where I started my YouTube channel, and I've been using them ever since. I use them in quite a lot of my videos, actually, usually just a color or two, just because I don't have those colors, those specific colors that I'm looking for in my other sets. So the TOUCHFIVE markers can be helpful for that because they're so cheap. You can buy a big bag of them and then they'll send you a mix of colors. The one that I got, I was really lucky. It had a lot of greens, it had a lot of neutral colors that I liked, and so I use it quite a lot. I know that my display of the patchy red jacket doesn't say a lot about the blending quality, but those colors are a bit far from each other, they're a bit hard to blend, and I swear to God these markers do blend. It's just because they don't have a brush tip necessarily, and also this paper might not be the best suited for markers. It would be better suited for watercolors or some pencil work, I think. So I'm looking forward to trying those as well in the future. Alright. Okay, so this video is nearing to an end, and I'm running out of things to say, so I'm going to say, have a good night, and if you like this video, don't forget to send me a like, and if you like my channel, please subscribe, that would be nice. Alright, I'll leave you. Bye!